Hello everyone and welcome to another video. Today we are going to be doing a little tutorial for you guys. You guys probably clicked on this video for the reason that it is. Now, the reason I'm doing this is because I have a Lego Technic car that I'm trying to make an RC car, as you can see. We've already got the motor in there and that's what I'm going to be doing today. But this one is going to sit up here. I'm going to put the piece in here and it's going to be converted to steering. As you can see, the steering shaft runs all the way to the front. You can see that moving possibly. But it already has the engine and it works. Just got to find an ECU for it. And I'll show you guys this works in a couple videos. So here we go. So here's the first things you're going to need to do this. One, of course, you're going to need your RC motor. This will work with a lot of different motors, but I'm just showing the cheap Walmart, like 15, 20 buck car. You can use this motor or many others. I chose this one because it has a good connector and it's a good little tough engine that doesn't wear out fast. I don't know if this one works because it was in a drowned RC car and that's why I'm not sure about it. But the next thing you're going to need is you're going to need one of these. I don't know what these are called, but you're going to need one of these. Or you can use, let me see, where's it at? I'm not sure with that, but you can use a couple different things. Depends on what you need. Then you're going to need one of these. It's one of the double-pronged pieces. And then you're going to have the plus end on it. Don't use a bunch of good Legos that came off something that you got to put back on there, because these may be ruined forever. That's just a quick disclaimer. And here's the casing that the motor came out of. This is the back axle for the RC car. I broke about 4 or 5 clips to get it out. There's 2 on each axle side, then 2 on the back and 1 on the front, and then it comes apart and a bunch of gears fall out. You can reuse those gears if you so desire. I'm not telling you what to do here. So, well, technically I am, but first things first, what we're gonna do. You gotta heat up your hot glue gun. Make sure you got hot glue in it. See, it's nice and hot. Ow. But first thing you're gonna want to do is you're gonna take this. You're going to stick this through like that. Right, simple. You're gonna put a little bit of hot glue in there. It's gonna nice and fill it up pretty well. Then you're gonna stick your motor in there, get it to a good position. I suggest pushing it all the way back. Now it's in there and it's centered, right? Now that's not coming apart. You're gonna let that dry. Make sure not to let too many little strings of glue sit there. They can ruin your motor. So I have this one almost perfectly centered. You can see in there. These things are really easy to center, and they are tough. See? Now something I do suggest doing with these, which I have to take mine apart now, is you're going to take and you're going to use a pair of scissors and you're going to grind down little knobs. I will show you that. I got to take this out anyway, so taking it back apart, hot glue is still warm, so you can even, if it already got cold, I'm sorry about that, you can remove it by just melting it away, but I'm just gonna redo that. So I'm gonna show you the things you need to cut off. You're gonna take a scissors. You're gonna be really careful. I suggest parent supervision for this because this could lead to injury and I don't want to get sued. So you're just gonna want to cut those little knobs off, or you can get one without knobs. Pretty sure they sell them. Just gonna make sure there's no excess plastic. You're going to cut all the little knobbies off. Make it smooth as possible. Some of them might be a little difficult. Just know that. I'm going to quickly finish this off. Just got to finish the knobs. I said get one that you don't care about so you don't ruin any good ones, because you do have to ruin a Lego or two for this. I'm trying not to drag on this video too much, but just gonna quickly try to clean it off some, not have too much crap in it. I'm gonna quickly heat this back up using the hot glue gun to remove some of that crap, and there you go. You can also use the scissors for this part to help clean out the end a little bit, because you're going to be sticking the motor back in there if you already did the first step. So now that rotates much more easily in there and freely, which is why you do that. But you can always take the hot glue gun if it's hot enough and melt those away. So now that rotates freely, and you can now put more hot glue in there. Just be really careful. So there. Now we're good. Should rotate much more easily with your hand. And now what you're going to need to do is just fill in the gaps. Try not to get too much in the holes for mounting. Just going to want to fill in the gaps. You might have to glob a little bit extra on there, just so it doesn't get away from you. Try not to cover up too many vent holes too. That's another thing you got to be aware about, because if you do that, your motor will overheat and stop working. Just a quick heads up. See, now let this dry and your motor will be nice and good. It will rotate freely as you wish. This will have a very straight axle, and you can stick things on it and mount it up to your stuff. I will show you with a gear real quick if I can find one. Just gotta go through my Legos. Find gear. Just give me a minute. Which some people suggest doing a Lego gearbox, which you can also use this for like towing and stuff. See, it'll rotate really freely. Now you can plug this in and have a powered motor, which is something I also suggest, unless you have a soldering gun, is putting a little dab of glue on these just so they don't come loose and break. Just glob that on there. You see, I just suggest that so you don't lose a connection. Keeps it on there nice and well. Which now you have a Lego Technic motor, technically. And you can hook that right up and it runs good. And you have a remote control car for really cheap. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. Make sure to leave a like and subscribe. If you didn't like this video, feel free to leave a thumbs down. But if you like this video, make sure to give it a thumbs up. And, yeah. Tell me if you need any other help, and I will make another video on it, or I will tell you personally in the comments. So, see you guys. Hope you guys enjoyed. Bye-bye.